Hey everybody, just wanted to show you. I bought this picture frame with this picture from the Salvation Army, I believe, or a garage sale for just a little bit of nothing. But the flowers, those aren't really my style, so I thought, hey, I think I can do something with this. So I took out the little picture. Again, if flowers is your thing, that's fantastic, but not so much for me. So then I took some black chalkboard paint and I painted the cardboard or the cardstock. I did that previously, so it's good and dry already. And then I took my frame and I set it over to the side. Again, the flowers weren't for me, but I thought, what a cute little way to display a fall sign. So, you guys know me. I took my stencil and it says, "Happy Fall, y'all," along with my Rust-Oleum white chalk paint. Now, whatever chalk paint you have is fantastic. What do I say? Use what you got. So I took my chalk paint and my little pouncer. And as you can see here, I should have poured some of the chalk paint out before I started the video, but that's okay. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just pouring some out because when you pounce or use a pouncer with a stencil, you don't want too much on your pouncer. So you just put some on there and then you pounce it off. Kind of what I'm doing there. And then I am just going along the wording and the pretty leaf there and just pouncing away on it. Again, if you've never stenciled before, it takes a little bit to get used to it because if you have too much paint on your pouncer or your brush, what could happen is it could get up underneath that stencil and then you get a big blob or it runs a little bit and yeah, just gets kind of frustrating. But as you can see, I'm just taking my pouncer and just pouncing away to make this really cute fall sign. Do 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 do. I'm dancing in my head, I guess. But yep, that's all I'm doing here. Again, I used black chalkboard paint, but you could use whatever paint you have, whatever color you would choose. And then I used a white chalk paint. This happens to be Rust-Oleum. You could use Waverly, whatever kind you have, and just pouncing with my little pouncer and having fun, obviously, doing it. Yeah. So, anyways, this little project doesn't take long. But again, if you have some pictures that maybe you're starting to recycle or you're starting to maybe redo some of your decoration or decor in your home, don't throw those frames away. You can use those to make really cute decorations. Just change it up a little bit. And you don't necessarily have to use a stencil, but I just thought this was really cute. Oh, be careful. You'll get paint on you when you use a stencil. But to me, that just means you're crafting, right? And a little extra light so you can see a little bit better. But again, don't throw your old pictures away. Or if you find something at a garage sale for a quarter, hey, grab some of those, bring them home, and recycle, right? What do I always say? Reuse and recycle. And that's what we're doing. So here you can see I'm just putting a little bit of paint on my little brush and I blop it off, and that's what I use to pounce on the paint on the stencil. These stencils are relatively inexpensive. I will put a link in the comments of where I purchased the stencils from, and if you're interested, please go on there and order you some stencils. And I'm just about done. Again, this is a quick craft. I bet it took me 5 minutes to do, and it's something you could certainly do with any family member. You could do with children, you could do with a mom, a dad, brothers, whatever, whoever likes to, who would like to craft with you. So I was just getting ready to pull the stencil off and I saw a spot that needed a little bit more paint on it. So all I'm doing is just kind of looking over the stencil, seeing where I might need some more paint, and just pouncing some more paint on the stencil just so that white shows up really good against that black. So I'm checking it out really good. Looks really, really good. And drum roll, please. Pull the stencil off with both your hands. And be sure you put the stencil away. Set it to the side because there's paint on there and you don't want to get that on you. Look how adorable. Happy fall, y'all. How cute did that come out? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my frame and I'm going to pop the glass out. Now you can use the glass if you want to. Totally fine to do that. But since my print was still wet, I obviously didn't want to put my glass back on there. However, yeah, see, flowers just weren't for me. Just not for me. So I created my own. I reused and recycled, and I'm just tickled about the way it came out. So I took my frame. Again, I took the glass out, but I took the frame, and now I'm just placing that cardboard back in there. And I had to manipulate it, maneuver it around a little bit. I had to take it back out just for a minute, or really for a second, because the part, the little tabs that you hold down the picture with, it was being kind of ornery. So I just had to move it around a little bit, but I got it in there. And here we go. Look how cute that is. So cute. I can't believe I made something so adorable. So hey, I hope that you love it as much as I do. Enjoy it. Thank you for watching the Sweet Tea Shed. Keep sharing. God bless you all. Goodbye.